Hello everyone, this is THG, aka Scheme Gamer, and welcome to the all new episodes of Flip Through. This is episode 10. Episode 10, ladies and gentlemen. We made all the way to 10 episodes, and I'm so excited. This is going to be the 10th episode of my Flip Through series. So, thank you for guys for all the support throughout this series right here and all that stuff. It flipped me through like video game magazines from wherever it's going to be Nintendo Power, Game Informer, and other video game books, and so forth and so forth. So thank you for taking me a journey on the ride so far, the Flipper series. For all news like the 10th episode and all that stuff. I hope we're going to continue more and all that stuff. So be sure to check out all new episodes of Flip Throughs along with the season 2 of Games I've been playing series every other Friday on my channel. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, for the 10th episode of Flip Throughs, today, you see my shirt? It is Pokemon. And today, we're going to be flipping through it's not Nintendo Power, not Game Informer, and all that stuff. That is the official Pokemon Handbook. This is the Deluxe Collector Edition. This came out in 1999. In the regular version, they have all the Pokemon from 1 all the way 150, which is from Bulbasaur to Mewtwo. This one right here is all the way from Mew, which is was before the Pokemon the first movie in 1999. So if you grew up in the late 90s and all that stuff, Pokemon was huge craze back in the day and all that stuff. And so I still have my you've seen it in my past video a couple of times, like these are my childhood Game Boy games right here. My red and my yellow I had as a kid, and my childhood green Game Boy Color I still have like years ago as a kid and all that stuff. So if you've seen these in the video a couple times and all that stuff, that's where I saw my love for Pokemon with the TV show, the video games, and so forth and so forth. And so these are my childhood gems right here and all that stuff. So for today's episode and all that stuff, we're going to be flipping through this book right here, which is the official Pokemon Handbook, which is all the way from 100 all the way to 150, and you includes Togepi and all that other stuff. So I used to collect like Pokemon books and all that stuff from the library and all that other stuff for like book clubs and all that other stuff back in the day in 1999/2000. But I don't have those anymore and all that other stuff. But this one right here and all that other stuff, it goes through like all the characters from the original series, from Ash, Misty, and Brock, and all that stuff, and from Team Rocket, and it's telling people from the Elite Four, etc., etc., etc. So, and so for today, for all you Pokemon fans and all that stuff, this is going to be a special episode for you. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on to it. Alright, so here is the front right here. And here is, let's flip through this book right here. Here is Team Rocket right there. Gary right there. Which is Ash's rival back in the day. Ash have like so much rivals back in the day, but the only one from the Kanto League that is Gary right here. And all that stuff. So I used to beat him in the video games too. So forth and so forth. And here is the characters, which is Ash, Brock, and Missy. This is the original Pokédex before they changed the Pokédex throughout the years and all that other stuff. So here is those right there. Here is the information. Information talk about the Pokemon journey and all that stuff. What type of Pokemon and so forth and so forth. You can read it there. I'm not going to read that. So tell me, comment below, what's your favorite memory of the earlier Pokemon and all that stuff. What's your favorite video game, the TV show, etc., etc. Leave a comment below. And here is the first region, the map of Kanto and all that other stuff. This is the world of Pokemon in the Kanto region. Before Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and I don't know which ones and all that stuff. I stopped watching Pokemon, went downhill after the 6th generation. So yeah, there is that. So here is the map of Kanto. And here are all the battle basics and all that. Read that. Here is the Pokeball, which you throw, you catch Pokemon and all that other stuff. So there's that. And how to use a book. Nothing really special here. You don't need to see that. Anyway, without further ado, here's all the Pokemon from number 1 all the way to 151. So here is Bulbasaur, which transferred from Ivysaur into Venusaur, all the way to level 36, or level 32, I believe. Yeah, level 32, which evolved into a Venusaur. And then my favorite Pokemon, which are my favorite as a kid and all that other stuff, which is Charmander, which I still have the plushie right here and all that other stuff. Charmander was my first Pokemon that I fell in love to as a game and the TV show as a kid and all that other stuff. Is because of evolving to a Charmeleon, and after that, my favorite of all time, which is Charizard, which I used to have, which I really wanted a Charizard card as a kid and all that other stuff, the original one and all that stuff. But if you find his card now and all that stuff, it's so expensive and all that stuff. There's a fall to level 36 as well. So yeah, here is Squirtle. I evolved into a Wartortle. Evolved into a Blastoise right there. So tell me, come along, what's your favorite Pokemon and all that stuff from the original and all that. Leave a comment below. Here's Caterpie. Evolved to a Metapod into a Butterfree. Here's Weedle. Evolved to a Kakuna into a Beedrill. So this book have a lot of expansion to it into as along the original and all that stuff. So and here's Pidgey. Evolved to a Pidgeotto, which Ash caught in the first surrounding series and evolved to a Pidgeot and all that stuff. So yeah, here is that. Here is Rattata, evolved to Eradicate. And Fearow, evolved to a Spearow and all that other stuff. Number 23, which is Ekans, evolved to an Arbok. And the fan favorite right here, the face of mascot of Pokemon, which of course is Pikachu. You can't have a mascot of Pokemon without Pikachu. So yeah, there's those. And now evolved into a Raichu. There's Sandshrew. There's Sandslash and Nidoran female. That evolved into a Nidorina, evolved into a Nidoqueen. And Nidoran male evolved into a Nidorino and also evolved into a Nidoking. And after that, there is Clefairy, evolved into a Clefable, and Vulpix, which Brock used to have for a little bit before he traded off somewhere, evolved into Ninetales. And after that, there's Jigglypuff, which is like every other episode she stings and all this stuff. Like, and after you stop singing and all that, when the cat falls asleep, it's drawing into like your face and all that. So funny. Anyway, it evolved into a Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff. Here is Zubat, evolved into a Golbat right here. Here's Team Rocket mascot, which is like Jesse James back in the day and all that stuff, which is Meowth. And the Team Rocket a manager right there it have a person right there. Misty Psyduck right there. And here's James's Pokemon and all this stuff, which is a Victory Bell. Which a Victory Bell was so funny and all that other stuff. So tell me comment below tell me in the comment below, do you have this book back in the day or the original and all that stuff? Tell me in the comment below. I'm not gonna name every other Pokemon and all that stuff because it's gonna waste any time and all that stuff. You can see it from there and all that stuff. If it have a tell like a specific story of the Pokemon, I'll show you guys. Ash's Muck. He used to own a Muck back in the day. Rox's Onyx back in the day. Used it and evolved into a Celix now. He used a Krabby and evolved into a Kingler, which Ash used to use to own back in the day. Almost down to the 115s now. Here two of Missy's Pokemon and all that stuff. Horsey and the Goldeen. And here's another Missy's Pokemon, which is a Staryu, where she had all her life and all that. Here's Tracy Scyther. Asher Tauros, he used to cause a bunch of Tauros back in the day. Here's your Magic Harp. Here is Asher's travel buddy from the Orange Islands and all that. That is Lapras. Here are all the Eevee evolutions and all that. The original Eevee evolutions. Here's Kabuto that follows the Kabutops. Here's Asher's Snorlax, what he caught in the Orange Islands. Here are the three legendary birds. Articuno, Zapdos for the first part, which I caught all three of them in the OGs right here and all their stuff. And here is Moltres right there. Here's Dratini that evolved to a Dragonair. Evolved to a Dragonite. And most importantly, last but not least, there is Mewtwo right there, which is stopped right there after the original version of this book. But after that, there is Mew, which is like the expansion version of the book right here. That before the first Pokemon movie came out and all that other stuff, they have Mew in this version right here and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's all the Pokemon from 1 all the way to 151. And the really cool and neat about this book right here, expansion from the first one right here and all that stuff, you have a bunch of extra stuff from the characters, how to beat the Elite Four, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, so let's flip through those and all that. Here's the questions about like how you beat your Pokemon, how to heal, etc., etc. All right, and here is your gym leaders. First, we have Brock, who is the first gym leader you did is a rock type gym. Who became later become his Ash's traveling buddy. And here is Misty. who later become another one of Ash's traveling buddy. And here number 3 is Vermilion City Gym with the LT Surge, Celadon, which is Erica, Saffron Sabrina, Fuchsia City, which is Koga, Cinnabar Island, which is a fire type, and the Virginia one is Giovanni from Team Rocket. Which is the last of the 4 of the gyms and all that stuff before you enter in the Pokemon League and enter the Elite Four and all that stuff. And here is the Elite Four, which is Lorelei, Bruno, Africa, and Lance. Back in the day, for me as a kid, the Elite Four was hard back in the day, but as like a pre little teenager slash adult, I know how to strategize my Pokemon, how to beat the Elite Four and all that stuff. So here's the original Elite Four from the Kanto region. And here is the characters. The one and all is the end the era of this year and all that stuff. So sorry all that stuff. That is Ash Ketchum, along with his rival Gary Oak, which is Professor Oak's son. Those are the classic back in the day and all that stuff from the Kanto region, the Johto region, and all that. Here's Team Rocket, Jesse and James, and I'm gonna read. They have the Jesse and James motto and all that. Prepare for trouble, make it double. To protect the world, the devastation. To unite with all people with our nation. To denounce the evil, truth of love. To ascend and reach to the stars above. Jesse, James. Team Rocket blasts off with the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow, that's right. Yeah, the original Team Rocket is forever. That's the finale of Team Rocket and all that stuff. We'll never have another Pokemon fan like Team Rocket ever again. So yeah, there is that. Here another characters and all that. That is the Professor Oak, Nurse Joy, and Officer Janny. Back when Brock has a crush on those ladies right there and all that stuff. Every city, every gym you go and all that stuff. And Professor Oak has started off with your Pokemon journey and actually changed your journey and all that stuff. So yeah, there are that. And yeah, and here is the that's it. And here's a sneak preview of Togepi, which is like Misty Pokemon that carry on to the waste and all that other stuff. So yeah, there is that. There is that. Nothing special right here. It's all the checklists and all that stuff. And the index and other stuff. And here's the back. So that is the all new episodes of Flip Throughs of episode 10, the official Pokemon Handbook, the Collector's Deluxe Edition. So yeah, if you're a big Pokemon fan and all that stuff, if you see this anywhere from your thrift store and all that other stuff, I highly recommend this book, especially if you're an original Pokemon fan. So yeah, there is that. Well, that is it, you guys, for the all new episodes of Flip Throughs. Tell me in the comment below what's your favorite memories of this book right here, or what's your favorite Pokemon memory. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. While following for my upcoming videos, check out my Facebook fan page. The new Facebook fan page is going to be a link in the description below. And I'll see y'all next time with another video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.